Hello, I am the artist known as DEROSNEC, and welcome to my weekly vlog where I talk about making art, music, movies, and more. Last time I talked about fleshing out a raw idea of a song from a quick snippet and working on turning it into something that has more of a structure. I like to think of whatever comes out of that phase as my blueprint, even if it's more of a skeleton. Because once I've got that, I can really start to play around with the instrumentation and the arrangement. This next part is actually my favorite part. The hardest aspect of songwriting, for me anyway, is over, and now it's playtime as far as I'm concerned. I'm not so great at written music notation, but I really enjoy live improvisations or programming my way through songs. Therefore, I like to start by recording whatever pieces I manage to flesh out in my structure building phase onto a multi-track audio recording software. For example, let's build off of my last post and say that I've written out lyrics and a melody which I'm happy with. I'll open up Logic, which is my current software of choice, figure out a tempo that feels right, and then just lay down a rough vocal track. If there are harmonies that are important to the arrangement, I'll lay those down too so that I don't inadvertently step on the melody when I start working on the other instruments. Once I've recorded my foundation track, I'll pick the next main instrument that I know is important to the story of the song. For my music, many times that's the drum and the bass, but sometimes it's the guitar, as that's the instrument that I probably play the best after singing. There's no hard and fast rule though. Sometimes I don't even have a melody or lyrics. Maybe I only have a piano riff or a couple of notes. Doo-doo-doo. Regardless, I try to get a full pass of one instrument down before moving on to the next. I don't stress out too much if I can't get it perfect or get stuck on a part, because it's important to remember that this is still roughing things out. Writing is hard, and I'm not one of the most amazing instrumentalists in the world here. I'm just doing the best I can and trying as many things that might work before making a final decision. So, instrument by instrument, I'll lay down rough takes, add textures, add new sounds as I go. If the song calls for samples, I'll do some searching in my collection, or even the internet, and try to find the ones that feel right. After a while, the song starts to sound like something cohesive, and that's when it's time to start recording proper passes of everything. Now, I am a DIY musician who doesn't have a ton of money to throw at professional studio for my recording, but I also happen to make intentionally gritty sounding aggressive electronic pop music, so it works out for my particular sound to be able to do this for now. But that doesn't mean I don't take steps to make the best recording environment that I can reasonably afford to hack together. For example, we have a large collection of microphones which I've bought over the years, and I always keep sound absorbing materials handy. We've even built vocal chambers out of junk we've found on the side of the road. Legit, we've made a video about it. Check it out. You'd be surprised what you can make for little to nothing, and work with what you got until you can save up for that great piece of gear. I'll talk more about my specific recording setup another time, but I will say that whatever your end goal is for your music, make sure that you can manage to get the best sound and performance that you can get with whatever you can afford. That might mean enlisting the help of another instrumentalist, a producer, or even a studio or an engineer. How do you like to build upon your song's foundations? Do you record a demo onto a multi-track software like me? Or do you use old school notation? Tell me your favorite writing techniques in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up button below. It helps me more than you know. Join the Uncensored by subscribing to my YouTube channel, my newsletter, or by following me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever floats your boat. If you never want to miss a video, be sure to click the little notification bell icon too. Thank you so much again. I will see you next time.